Before I start, if you love real, raw stories about love, betrayal, and heartbreak, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you would do in a situation like this. It was supposed to be the happiest night of our lives, or at least, that's what I kept telling myself as I adjusted my tie in front of the mirror. 200 guests, the grand hall sparkling, champagne flowing, laughter echoing. All eyes were on us. And then it happened. She slapped me, right there, in front of everyone. Time slowed. The sound of her hand hitting my cheek echoed in my ears, louder than the music, louder than the clinking glasses. My face burned, not just from the slap, but from the sudden, shocking clarity that this woman I had trusted with everything had changed into someone I didn't know. I should have seen it coming, I guess. There had been whispers in my mind for months. Subtle things. The way her phone buzzed constantly and she hid it from me. The sudden late nights at work. The faint scent of a perfume I didn't recognize. I questioned myself first. Maybe I was imagining it. Maybe I was just being paranoid. But the unease wouldn't go away. The doubts grew like shadows. One night, I saw her texting someone in a way that made my stomach twist. Her fingers typing so fast. Her face lighting up in a way it hadn't with me in years. I told myself to calm down, to trust her, but trust had begun to feel fragile, like glass in my hands. I started noticing everything differently. The little things that once made me smile, the way she laughed at my jokes, the way she rested her hand on my shoulder, now felt like performances. The memories I'd cherished suddenly carried a weight of doubt, and every small omission, every half-truth, started to sting. A week before the big event, I stumbled upon the messages I wasn't supposed to see. They weren't just flirtatious. They were intimate, secretive, and unmistakable. My world tilted. I felt a surge of confusion, anger, and heartbreak all at once. My heart ached, and I wanted to cry, scream, disappear. But mostly, I wanted to understand how someone I loved so completely could betray me in a way so deliberate. I tried to confront her. My voice shook as I asked simple questions, hoping for honesty. She dodged, deflected, and finally admitted, without tears or remorse, that she had been seeing someone else. She said she loved me, but also loved him. My mind raced. I felt like I was standing in a nightmare I couldn't wake from. And then came the night of the gala. The hall glimmered, the music swelled, and I tried to act normal. But every laugh from her, every touch from her hand, was like a reminder of the secret life she had lived while I thought we were partners in everything. When I politely questioned her in front of a crowd about a comment she had made earlier, something that was clearly a lie, she snapped. Her voice was sharp, bitter, and in front of everyone, she slapped me. The shock was surreal. People gasped. A few stepped forward. My cheek burned, my ears rang. But beneath it all, a strange sense of clarity emerged. I realized in that single explosive moment that the person I loved, the partner I had built my life with, was not the person standing in front of me anymore. Her eyes were wide, a mixture of anger and fear, as if she had expected me to react differently. Some part of me still ached for the woman I thought I knew, the one I had shared decades of laughter and sorrow with. But that part was quiet, drowned out by the part of me that understood the truth. Betrayal had drawn a line I could never cross again. I walked away, not dramatically, not with shouting or threats. I left the hall quietly, the hum of conversations fading behind me. My heart was heavy, yes, but beneath that weight was a quiet relief, a strange liberation. I was choosing myself, my dignity, my peace over a relationship built on lies. In the days that followed, I replayed the memories, trying to reconcile them with what I now knew. The vacations, the dinners, the late-night talks, they weren't lies, exactly, but they weren't the full truth either. I realized that sometimes love is enough. Sometimes, even the deepest love can't survive deception. She called, begged, cried, tried to explain, but I had already made my decision. Walking away was not about hate. It was about self-respect. About knowing my worth and refusing to let betrayal define me. Even now, when I think back to that slap, I don't feel anger as sharply as I once did. I feel clarity. Pain, yes, heartbreak, definitely. But also strength. strength to let go, to rebuild, and to trust myself again. Love can be beautiful, but it can also blind us. And sometimes the hardest, most painful choice, the one that feels impossible in the moment, is the one that ultimately allows us to survive and even grow. If this story resonated with you, subscribe for more real-life stories of love, betrayal, and the human heart. And please, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to know how you would handle walking away from someone you love so deeply.